Hello Airsoft friends, and welcome to this video today, where today I'm doing something a little bit special. We're not airsofting, we are at a proper real steel range in Czech Republic. I'm here with Josef and Christiaan, both from Novritsch, and we're actually shooting some real steel guns today. So I've got hands-on before a few times with real steel, mainly just sort of like stag doos and like clay pigeon shooting and things like that. Today we've actually got like we got a couple of Glocks on the table, we've got an Evo and a couple of other little bits as well. So let's have a little look at what we've got on there and yeah, do some shooting. So this is the kind of table setup that we've got, although we've got Josef here running his EDC. You'd never know, look at that, look how sneaky he's being. Although, do you ever get scared that you may shoot your penis by accident? No.
I know my guns.
Yeah?
They are safe.
Both of them.
As long as you don't pull the trigger, this gun will not fire.
I feel like I just always have this overwhelming fear of like shooting my penis. I don't think I would store anything in there. We've got a selection of different kind of like arms that we're shooting today. I'm just kind of guessing terminology, I guess so. I mean, they're not riffs, they're like just actual guns. Quite quickly, you're probably going to recognize this one here. This is a Scorpion Evo, shooting 9mm, and it actually fires really nice. It's not a lot heavier, it's still heavier than the Airsoft counterpart. Standard mags, they look exactly the same as the ASG Airsoft magazines there. These are like, you know, low cap mags though, you know, we're not running like 300 rounds or anything like that. These are all low cap mags that we're going to be running here. Next we've got a 2.2 rifle, and it's actually in a Novritsch SSG10 A3 stock. I saw that and I was like, that looks very familiar. Down here I believe it's the BZ58. If it's not, then I'll put on screen to say what this is. And this shoots 7.62 rounds, so it's kind of like an AK, but it's not an AK at the same time. But I can understand why people would think it's an AK. This is the magazine that the BZ58 takes, and it takes the same round as the AK, the 7.62. That's a 7.62, and that is a 9mm round. If I put them together there, you can definitely see the size difference between the two. But then this is the tiny rat shell casing for the 2.2. Do we have any? Oh yeah, here we go. We've got some 2.2 rounds here. So if I put all of these together, so we've got the 2.2 tiny little round, the 9mm, and then coming up to the 7.62 here, and everything here uses one of 3 rounds. We've got our ammo tin here as well. We've got all our 9mm ammo and 7.62 in the base there as well, and then we've got different types of the 2.2 ammo here. 2.2 is used more often for sport, like in the Olympic shooting. That's what they use. They use these little 2.2 rounds here, just like that. And Josef's got like a few different types of them, depending on what you're doing.
Are you ready?
I am ready. I'm just going to go for the one mag now, and we're going to kick off with the Scorpion Evo. Not by ASG, this one. This is actual legit Scorpion. I'm going to pick him up. Remember all my safety that Josef has been very good to train me with. Come over to here, and I'm going to take my mag of 9mm. How many rounds per mag?
It's 20, 30. This should be 30, I believe. 30
rounds?
I don't even know. I don't count the rounds. I just shoot.
And is there anything special about this ammo, or is it just like your standard bog? Standard bog 9mm
ammo. Okay,
so we're gonna, that goes in there just like so. We are open. I'm gonna release that. So now we are loaded, we're ready to go. We're on safe though still. So I'm gonna get into my firing position.
And really you have to go as fast as you can.
Okay, well we'll go into fire. So we are hot. It smells so good. It's like, I guess for UK, it's like fireworks, that fireworks smell.
It's freedom.
Yeah, it's the smell of freedom.
Smells like freedom.
I'm now going to reload. So we've got our empty mag. Going to take that out there. We can see it's empty. We haven't had like a malfunction or anything. Everything has gone safely. Just going to drop that down. Bring out a fresh mag. Straight in there. Same again. Release that. And we are good to go. I quite like, it's tricky when you come from airsoft. You don't really know exactly where to hold it, because most of the time you just see grip and everything like that, but I'm not sure what's going to be, you know, hot or anything, what necessarily is moving.
That's the best.
But that's a nice, see, this feels more comfortable and natural for me. Oh,
and you have a,
and we have a malfunction there.
Put it on safe.
So I'm going to put that onto safe.
Bring
just
it
like
up.
So.
How I showed you. Run the bolt or the charging handle. Force. You have to force it.
Cool.
No?
No, I can't.
Oh, we have a stovepipe.
There we go. Right, so
But
do
still,
I drop the mag out?
That should be the same thing. Okay,
Should I try it again?
try again. Okay, and what else is going on in there? Can we see something? Hold it. Chamber is empty, so
Let it forward.
no. I think now we have a problem. Put it on fire first. Or
Okay.
And now try.
Well, just pulling it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, now it goes.
So there's nothing in there.
Okay, so we can drop the bolt again.
Cool.
For the carrier. And now you can shoot. I think the Scorpion actually prevents you from charging it when the hammer is down and it's on safe, so that's the issue.
Okay, so we should be all okay now. There we go.
Is this a mag dump or what?
Okay, right, and then we'll go for a mag dump. There we go. It is empty, it's clear. And there we go. That is a real life Scorpion Evo. It feels so good.
It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
It's so much better. Like it kind of makes me feel like I want to go GBB, but I feel like, I mean, this is probably why you like GBB so much.
Yeah,
it's because it gives you that kind of the realistic vibe. But it's yeah, no, it's really, really nice, really good fun, very different. Very different from doing it just in airsoft. But yeah, let's go and see how much I hit it or how much I didn't hit it. Do you want to do any shooting before we go down?
Yeah, I may as well, man.
The range we're at is 50 meters. So from here to there it's 50 meters. From here to over there it's 50 meters. But everything that we're shooting, we don't need to do the full 100 meter range. So now Christian is going to be shooting the VZ58. So it's, would you say it's like a baby AK in the same family?
No, it's better than AK.
Better than an AK.
And I just made a lot of guys angry. It's the Czech variant of an AK.
Oh, okay. So it's a Czech AK. So here we go. Christian on the VZ58. Clear? It's the smile. It's the smile you'll get. As soon as you finish that mag, everybody always just keeps looking up with a really big smile. Do we have a mag for Joseph as well?
Me? Should I do a mag dump? Really?
See what you can do.
Now I'm gonna embarrass myself.
The Czech with the Czech AK.
Okay. Ready, guys? Whew. Empty.
Oh, that smell. It smells so good. You just touched the barrel.
It is hot.
Is it really, really hot?
Yes.
Oh. Right, let's head down to the targets and see what we hit or what we didn't
I'm
hit.
sure we did exactly nothing. Because you're just like as fast as possible.
The targets are going to be pristine, but yeah, let's go check them out. All right, so here we are. I did hit it. Look at that. So this was a freshie before we're up there. So we can see we've got, this is the person. So all of these shots would have been, would have stopped the threat, would have eliminated the threat. These ones here would have been like whiz bangs, like probably still quite scary. Look at that. What? Two in the noggin, nothing on the X down here, but ultimately that wasn't a very bad group and I'm happy with that. What do you think, Joseph?
For a mag dump, you try to aim, but the point is to dump it, so I think that's pretty okay.
I'll take that. I'll take pretty okay. I'm happy with that. That's good. Let's see what you did. Although we have been using this target quite a lot, but you did. Look at that. You were smashing that.
Well, it's everywhere.
The bullseye is gone.
It's a shotgun at this point.
Yeah. A very fun slow rate of fire shotgun. What I want to do now is take the 2.2, which is the like the sniper rifle, which we essentially have, and we're going to go for the head here. You can see at the minute this head doesn't have any holes apart from where the stickers are, and yeah, we're going to see how tight a grouping I can get rocking that. So here we are. We have the 2.2. This is the tiny little magazine that you have for it. So I'm going to poke that. And then very similarly to VSRs that you'll be familiar with, you've got a safety on the right hand side. Our scope on the top, we've got, it's like 6 through to 24 times zoom. I'm gonna put that to, let's go to 18 and see how we fare there. We've got 10 rounds in the magazine to get it ready. It's currently on safe now. Put that round into the chamber. I'm gonna sight in, put that safety off, and then we'll start taking shots. It almost feels like it's like a toy. The sound it makes and the recoil. I'd say the SSG10 probably has more recoil than this thing does. Like when you take the shot, you know, you got the spring, you got the bar. This is so soft and light. There we go. So that is us. So I can take the mag out just like so. The last shot there didn't quite eject, so we can just take that out to the side, put the gun back onto safe, and now we can go and check out and see what our grouping was. Hopefully it was really good. If it wasn't, I will be a little bit depressed because I'm supposed to be an airsoft sniper, so I'd like to think that this will be okay. But yeah, let's go check out the target. And oh, look at that. That's it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It says 8 rounds all in there. Potentially that one was mine. Maybe the whole magazine wasn't full, but yeah, look at that. That is a solid grouping. I am well chuffed with that. What do you think, Joseph?
Actually pretty good.
Right in there. See, I can snipe. I am a sniper.
It wasn't the best ammo in the world, so yeah.
So it would have. He's saying essentially, I'm good, and I would be better if I had better bullets.
You would. It would be probably 2/3.
Wow.
Size. Maximum 2/3.
I'll take that. Look at that. That is good. Right. So you may have seen, we've got a couple of magazines here. Now we're going to do some shorter range pistoling. So yeah, teach me how to Glock, Joseph.
Let's do it. So basically now everything is empty, nothing in the chamber, nothing in there, so the pistol is now safe. Depending on where you are, what the rules are, you should be pointing down the range where it's safe. Even if you fire a shot, it should be safe to do so.
Yeah.
So it's, well, depends really on the range. Now you load the magazine. Now it already dropped the slide, which means the bullet is probably inside.
Okay.
If this would be a self-defense situation, I would be reloading under stress. I would just run it again. I don't care about one round. I need a functional gun. And now you can basically just shoot. So I'm gonna shoot a couple. So I shot a couple, guys down or whatnot, depends what you're training for. And now, depends. If you are done shooting, you just unload it, put it somewhere in your pocket. Most importantly, finger off the trigger always. The gun will not fire, even though it's loaded right now. It will not fire unless I pull the trigger. Yeah. Actually, I removed the magazine, maybe we can show that. I just removed the magazine, right? But it's not okay to assume the gun is not loaded because it is still loaded.
Still
maybe some people don't know how it works. There is one round still in the chamber. Yeah. You can see it in there. So there is still one in there and I can just fire one more shot.
So that's why you always want to assume that no matter what gun you find, always assume that it's loaded, always treat it like it's loaded.
Even though there is no magazine, it's still potentially dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. So train. Yeah. Just get training, know what you're doing. And now I know there is nothing in there. There was no magazine, it cycled. If I pull the trigger again, it is empty. To show everybody else that it is empty and to make sure I can see it, everybody can see it, you can just have it like this. Yeah. Check it with your finger and with your eyes. So I look there, empty chamber, no magazine. I stick my finger in there and I do this again. Yeah. Why twice? Just to make... Because our brains can be stupid and you can miss something. I do it twice. And this also works at night. Yes. So how can I check if I have a round in the chamber when I'm not looking? So I can basically just, I can pull the slide. Can we see it? Yeah. I can pull the slide a little bit and I can stick my finger in there and I know, okay, there is a round in the chamber right now. Yeah. Let it go, smack it forward to make sure it's seated in there. And now it's ready to go in my pants. I already have another one in there. Or
he's ready to go.
And if I want to make sure it's unloaded, I'm just gonna drop the magazine, pull it back, and now check it visually with my finger. This gun is now safe. I can hand it over to somebody, or I can do, you know,
just whatever you want with it. Really.
That's the basic safety. Really.
Okay, cool. Now we know what we're doing and we can do it safely. Let's swap over and see if I can hit the target.
Yeah.
it's quite close, so fingers crossed we will actually be able to hit it.
So finger straight always.
So finger always off the trigger.
Yes.
I've got my magazine here, and of course the Glock, unlike the Airsoft one, which also has a secondary safety here, for the real one, it's purely just the trigger
Yes,
safety.
there are 3 safeties in total,
Okay.
and the rest is internal. So the only one you can see is on here.
Interesting. Cool. So straight finger, all away from the trigger, come here, magazine goes in, slide didn't go forward, so I would do the little catch like you would do on a normal one.
This works most of the time.
Okay.
If you run the slide, it works every single time on every single one.
Okay.
On every single gun. So I prefer to not bother with the slide catch.
Yeah.
It's actually a slide catch, it's not a slide release.
Oh, okay.
That's how Glock calls it, slide catch.
Yeah.
So I would prefer to run the slide with your left hand.
Okay, so like that.
Yeah. Let it go forward.
And now we are
we
pretty
can
much in a shooting position. We're ready to go. So I'll take my stance, quite flat on, foot a little bit forward, arms straight, tiny bit bent, finger on the trigger, and then squeeze it through. There we go. I heard you talking earlier about when you're taking your shots, you like to pull the trigger and keep the trigger depressed, because while it's
Yes.
depressed, it's still safe.
It is safe because the trigger has been pulled and it's not reset yet.
Yeah.
However, it's not safe for you know, recreational shooters or anything like that. You need to train.
Yeah.
You need to train. There is no way around that. And generally speaking, having a finger on the trigger when you don't want to shoot is bad.
Okay.
No matter what.
Yeah.
So just put it away and you are safe.
Perfect. Right. I want to shoot, so I'm gonna get jazzy with it again. Put my finger on the trigger, straight out. Let's go. The head looks blank at the minute. Let's go for the head.
You are punching one hole, man.
There we go. So slide is back, visually inspect, cannot see anything in there, magazine looks empty, mag out, inspect it again, you would say finger in there,
Yeah.
cannot feel anything, mag is out.
Now you could put it in your holster or just carry it back to the bench in a safe
Perfect.
way.
Great, that's it. Let's have a little look at my hole. Look at that, there we go. So that is not a bad
That's not bad for this
little
range.
hole.
That's pretty good.
Look at that. I see, I'm not terrible. Maybe airsoft skills do translate okay into real world firearms. So yeah, that is not a bad hole. I am happy with my hole. Look at that. Oh, that is very cool. Right, I'm now going to get out of the way of the target. Joseph has a magazine.
Hole here.
Oh, okay. Joseph is jealous of my hole, so he's going to
It's
try.
actually pretty good. You didn't jerk the trigger. It's actually very nice.
This is when there's just one hole and he just gets every single bullet through the exact same hole.
Okay, it's a mess. I think some of them went here. I was shooting a bit faster. Oh, okay, I cannot tell.
Yeah.
You won.
I mean, look, he's got a bit of a mouth there, though. So we managed to give him a bit of a mouth. Maybe you got a few there, or maybe you just had like this hole all the time.
Maybe everything.
Every
was...
round just went through the same hole there. I'm not sure my favourite is. I think the 2.2 was definitely fun because it was more like sport shooting, I guess. But the Evo and the VZ10 that was fantastic. It was so much fun. So yeah, Joseph, thank you very much for taking us out here today. It's been absolutely awesome. Christian, have you enjoyed yourself today?
Definitely.
Which was your favourite to shoot?
VZ10. 58.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. The backed up on that was good. Oh, it's good fun. You can feel the handguard like heating up a little bit, getting warmer. Have you seen like the
It was, man, I touched it for a split of a second and it already was burning.
We should put on some bacon.
Oh god, yeah. We should do that. That'd be cool. Going out hunting and taking bacon and then just cooking all your meats on the gun. Oh my days. So yeah, that is us at the range here today. Thank you very much for watching this video, and again, huge shout out to the team at Novritsch for having me over and allowing me to do this kind of thing, because as I'm sure if you're in the UK, this kind of thing is rare. If not, you're never gonna kind of have that thing. So yeah, I feel very blessed and honoured to have been able to have participated in this. So now we're going to do last couple of shots, then we'll clean everything up, pack everything away, and then head on out of here. Big shout out to all my patrons for supporting the channel month after month. I'm very thankful for each and every one of you helping me go out, do things like this. It's absolutely amazing. And if you're looking for an airsoft community, make sure you check out the StayFreshShoe Airsoft community Discord server, linked in the description below. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Remember to call your hits, and I'll see you in the next one.
Help us packing. Stop with this bullshit.
Again.